Hello, and welcome to the Craft Parenting podcast about two Cincinnati craft beer lovers with a parenting problem. And today my partner looks a little weird. Joe, can you say hi? It looks like Joe has turned into a Christmas tree, so you're stuck with just me today. So welcome to day 3 of Higher Gravity's Beervent calendar. This is the time of year where Joe sometimes and myself sometimes sit down and drink through Higher Gravity's Beervent box and see what joys or surprises they have given us this year. So today is day 3, and unfortunately Joe was not able to join me for this one. So, well, no, he was. He's a tree. He has his own microphone. Like, he's here. Sees the glasses? He's totally here right now. So let's see what our beer is for today. Oh, it helps.
That's like insane shit.
Thank you, Marco, but that was not the button I was going for. What is our beer today? It is Citrus Brah from Streetside Brewing. Citrus Brah? New England Style India Pale Ale with citrus. What can we say about Brah that hasn't already been said? Where else could our favorite bunned-up Brah go? What if we took Streetside's all-time best-selling New England Style India Pale Ale, gave it a little orange and tangerine zip, and made it an Advent exclusive for our old pals at Higher Gravity? It is 1 pint and is 6.7% ABV. And I mean, the guy looks like he's having a lot of fun. So I'm here for it. And since it's just me, I have my 2024 Brew Hog mug celebrating the fact that we were brew hogs this year, though we did not complete all the races. I got pneumonia. I'm sorry, I'm not doing a 7K as I'm recovering from pneumonia. This is so juicy. So it looks very orange. It's definitely a New England IPA. Because it's hazy. It's got a light orange head that looks like it's going to go away pretty soon, which makes sense because of the citrus. It's definitely got a little bit of orangey zing to the nose. Oh man, that mostly tastes like juice. This is really tasty. Joe, do you want to try some? I don't think the orange goes with pine, but ooh, I wonder if there's going to be like a Spruce Tips kind of IPA in here. But the citrus IPA is definitely kicking it. It got very, very cold in Cincinnati. I mean, it's been cold for like the last week and a half. It's all we've been talking about. And this would definitely do better on a warmer day. But still, that orange is making me nice and warm, and I'm really enjoying it. Oh, man. I'm going to, crush this thing before dinner. So much orange. I can taste the hops if I'm thinking about them, but it's not like tongue-coating hop flavor that's hard to deal with. Definitely clears off the tongue pretty quick. But it's just all citrus. Oh man, it's been a hot second since I've had Brah, so I don't exactly know what to compare it to. Other than just like a regular any IPA. But oh man, that's really juicy. That's really good. If Joe drank New England's, I would be emailing them, asking them if I could get some. I can't remember. Was this one of the ones that I could ask for more of? I think I can. I mean, I know I can. Let's see here. Should we talk about Streetside as well? I feel like we should. Because it's going to be a really short episode if we don't. And I can I can only talk about the same beer for so long because it's been a hot second since I've brewed. So I don't have all of that brew stuff stuck in my head. Oh man. Hopefully Joe doesn't come downstairs when I'm recording this. This is going to be a hilarious surprise for him. Because my goal is to make the tree disappear before he comes back downstairs. So Streetside, according to their website, we make beer here since 2016. So let's see, that means they were open up. Their 8th anniversary was this year. So we're getting close to 10. That's pretty fun. I know they are family owned and operated. Our story. So the idea was to open a little tap room in the neighborhood and make some decent beer. And they have done that. I've enjoyed every beer that I've had from Streetside. I mean, there aren't a lot of breweries where I've been like super disappointed in the beer though. Like Cincinnati has some really, really good breweries. Oh man, this beer is so good. I think I can finally pour out the rest of my can. New Englands don't need to be stirred. I'm thinking of wheat beers. It's so pretty. Oh man. Oh, you can hear that. At least I can hear that. You can hear all the carbonation. So, continuing on with their story, when the Hickey family decided to build on Garrett and Brian's passion for homebrewing, nobody foresaw the awards, the distribution network, the packaging line. They were too busy with their heads down, pushing it forward. With Brian's manufacturing and sales acumen, Kathy brings her experience as a founding TSF board member and community volunteer to daily operations in front of house. And Garrett honing his globe-trotting pedigree as a brewer, they all put one foot in front of the other, week in and week out, working day and night just to keep the doors open. And by the time anyone stopped to smell the roses, their small family enterprise had blossomed into one of Cincinnati's favorite breweries. Excuse me. In a town packed to the gills with craft beer culture and with no shortage of breweries ranging from micro to massive, that's no small feat. And it's really not. A lot has happened in the ensuing 7 years, I think now 8, because math. Early brewing experiments like Raspberry Beret and Demigorgon have gone on to win multiple awards, become fan favorite product lines, and warrant tentpole release events. And like Demigorgon Day is still one that I hear a lot about in all the craft beer groups on like who's going, what you bringing, somebody bringing food, when do the doors open, what are we going to do? Distribution now ranges all throughout mid and southern Ohio. We built a whole other bar out on the patio. Some faces have come and gone, others have settled down and started families, and everybody here is a little older and wiser. But some things at Streetside Brewery never change. Our commitment to pushing the boundaries of brewing and serving up excellent beer is the same as it ever was, and the Hickeys still show up. At work down here nearly every day, pushing it forward. Forward, onward, and upward. From all of us, thanks for joining Streetside's journey. Yeah, so I feel like they did probably an episode with Blake. Blake has been on a kick doing a lot of Cincinnati Brew episodes. It's been pretty great. And I'm like 95% sure he talked to Streetside. And Garrett's lots of fun. I took a homebrew class with him, and it was really cool. I wish I would have done more with that one day. We still have all the equipment. I'm staring at a bunch of empty bottles that I would love to fill up with beer. Maybe this winter. But we keep saying that. Oh, I think they got rid of all their funny... I feel like last year, was it them or it was somebody else, where I was like reading little blurbs that were pretty funny about all the team there. But yeah, I mean, we need to get out there again soon because it was lots of fun. We don't head out to that side of town that much. And it's a shame. Though, we do need to visit the Crone Conservatory. And they're close enough to the Crone Conservatory that I can make it work. Because it's Christmas season. So, We have lots of places that we need to go visit. We visited the Festival of Lights. We have some mandatory events coming up. Kids have their Christmas concert. They have a different Christmas concert. And then we've got the Santa Claus the musical, which should be lots of fun because Elliot has tickets to see that this year too. But we can chat more about that when we get closer to actually doing that. Oh man, this beer is so yummy. I am looking forward to finishing this with dinner, which is tacos, because it's Taco Tuesday. It's not Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. We're having tacos and it's Tuesday. And we're going to try to catch up with some of these episodes to give us a buffer. Dude, this year Thanksgiving being so late has like completely screwed up our whole calendar. But it's going to be a lot of fun. The kids are having a blast this year because Christmas is like the big thing now. Elliot still doesn't want to say hi to Santa. He might not say hi to any Santa at all this year. And we're going to see at least 2 or 3 Santas in like the next week. Maybe he'll say hi to Krampus. I'm really hoping we can get to a Krampus event because a lot of those are this week. And let me find the name of the group because they're pretty awesome. And we know a lot of the guys in it. So it's Krampuslauf, Cincinnati, Krampuslauf, and then Cincinnati with Z's instead of C's. And they have a lot of events coming up because Krampus Night is approaching us very quickly. And I need to figure out where St. Nick put stuff for stockings. Whoops-a-doodle. It's here somewhere. So I'm really hoping we can get pictures of the kids with Krampus as well, because those are always a blast for us. And then the family group chat just blows up with, "You're traumatizing my grandbabies." Your grandbabies will learn their place. Because it's like the German fairy tales of don't go in the woods or you will die. Listen to your parents or you will die. Oh man. I need to read some more German folk tales to the kids. That might be a little too traumatizing though. Yeah. Citrus Sabra is really good. You should get some if they have it on draft. Hopefully they'll do it this summer because this is really yummy. I don't know if I'm getting more of the orange or the tangerine. I think I'm getting a little bit more of the tangerine because it's a little more tart than sweet. But, oh man, this is so good. So, Prost. Thank you for joining me. Joe, I am so glad that you could be here. I'm sorry you did not contribute much to the conversation. I thought I put the microphone close enough to your mouth, but I'm not exactly sure where I should have put that. Oh man, I'm going to get so many text messages when he looks at this episode. Thank you guys for joining me. I really hope that you at least pulled up the thumbnail, that Joe puts this in the thumbnail, or like you pulled this up on YouTube. I just like the fact that I'm having a conversation next to a Christmas tree. Oh man, this is great. So thanks for joining us. We do this every year now, like mandatory every year, 25 episodes, well, 26 episodes because we have episode 0 for Higher Gravity's Beervent box. If you missed it this year, order one next year in July. They're fantastic. If you don't like one of the beers, that's one beer. So low risk, so great, so delicious. Let me find my button because Joe is supposed to be poking the board, but he's not using his branches to do that. So if you like this episode, slam that like button, smash subscribe, ring that notification bell on the U of Tubes. We're on all major social medias at Craft Parenting Podcast. Joe is at Craft Parenting Joe on Instagram, and I am at Caroline Creates Crafts. And eventually I will post a picture of that giant frothy that I finished that is freaking huge. but so adorable. This is day 3 of Higher Gravity's Beervent box. We have 22 more days to go, and I'm looking forward to all of them. Thank you for joining me. I'm so glad you're here.